What's going on, people? It's your man the YB. Once again, big shout out to my dog Daniel Maury 501 for coming through and moosing up the coins. So, bash, we got an update. Tell a lie, it's not really an update actually. We got an expose from John Fury, airing out the fake the cake Paul dinner lady bingo wings mafia. Okay, now wait a second here. Just hold the horses 1 second. I'm going to set the scene for you. So, bear this in mind. Yeah? Eggy Hearn comes out. This is in the last 24 hours. Basically, we'll hear him. Oh, yeah, the AJ versus Fake the Cake Paul fight is so close. And, you know, I've talked to Jake and he believes he can win and whoop-de-whoop. Now, the unwashed masses who don't know no better will see these comments as, well, Eggy's just trying to sell the fight and make you buy into it. No. Yeah? Eggy know what time it is. Yes? He know what time it is. That's why he blowing smoke up Fake Paul's ass, because he know what's in the contract. Anyway, here's Eggy. Let's listen to the bars from Eggy here. Listen.
See what we're going to do and what the route is for Katie. I think Croke Park is probably one of the few things that would be, a big fight again.
Where are you at in conversations for Anthony Joshua against Jake Paul?
I would say advanced is probably the word that clickbaiters would use. I think I never really expected this fight to happen, but the more conversations I have, honestly, the more I think there's a very good chance it could happen. I'm here in New York. There's a lot of meetings to be had. I believe Jake Paul wants the fight. Don't ask me why, but he believes he can win the fight. And that's even more dangerous, to be honest with you, because, you can go in and think, well, if I start getting hurt, then there's always... No, he's convinced he beats Anthony Joshua. And be careful what you wish for, because this is not what you're used to. But, look, respect for taking on the challenge, and we'll see if it ends up coming off.
Eddie, Frank went on TalkSport yesterday.
Alright, so you heard there from Eggy, yeah? Oh, this is even more dangerous now, because Fake Paul is a man who believes he can win. He believes he can win, man. It's even more dangerous now. What was he talking about? It's dangerous. I don't know, man. I'm spinning it my way. I believe Eggy's saying this fight is now dangerous for AJ. Yeah, because the man who believes he can win. We've heard that before. Yeah, the most dangerous man is a man who believes he can win. That's what Eggy's saying now. Eggy's saying Fake Paul believes he can win, so he's more dangerous. Right, bear that in mind. I'm thinking, now it could be the other way. Thinking about it now, it's just hit me. It could be that it's more dangerous for Fake Paul, because he gets hit a few times and he still fancies it. Come on, man. He got hit a few times against Tommy and didn't know what he was doing. Come on, people. Let's get realistic here. Anyway, so that's that. And then about a week or two ago, you had Tyson Fury in this video bang on the Kinahan as well. Just leaking and yeah. But anyway, that's not the topic of this one. This is Fury talking about the AJ and Fake Paul fight.
Be the last.
Do you actually think Jake Paul knocks out Joshua? Seriously?
Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to walk to the car park.
Yeah, let's go.
You being serious when you say that?
100%. Dean White will back me up as well.
Alright, so that's that. Now you can listen. Fury, he's changed out of his mind. It's fair to assume. Take his opinion with a pinch of salt. Now this is the one that you need to listen to. I actually like this type of John. And John, this video here was old school John. This is what I used to like about John. Anyway, but watch it here. This is John commenting on this whole situation with Jake Paul and AJ. And it sums up what we've just witnessed there. And in fact, John actually responds to to Tyson Fury saying he's betting on Jake Paul. And John Fury's like, that tells you all you need to know. AKA it's riggedgate.com. Here we go, get ready for it.
I wish Anthony all the best of luck. But Anthony, listen to me. Don't take a dive with this Jake Paul, mate. Do not do that, not for $1 billion, my pal. Don't do it. Don't do as the others have done. Do not take dives. If he fights you, knock him dead as a nit, and good luck with it.
Tyson says he's going to bet £1 million on Jake Paul knocking out Joshua.
This is what I'm saying. How does that work?
He can't, can he?
So Coogan says to John, Tyson said he's putting £1 million down, and John's like, "This is what I'm saying." Listen again, man. It's too funny.
Do it. Don't do as the others have done. Do not take dives. If he fights you, knock him dead as a nit, and good luck with it.
So I've just got caught on that one there as well. If you fight him, knock him dead as a nit. You know, I'm sweating and laughing, man. Oh, this is too funny. Old school John, this was here.
Do that, not for $1 billion, my pal. Don't do it. Don't do as the others have done. Do not take dives. If he fights you, knock him dead as a nit, and good luck with it.
Tyson says he's going to bet £1 million on Jake Paul knocking out
This is
Joshua.
what I'm saying. How's that work?
He can't, can he?
Anthony Joshua could knock Jake Paul out with his dick. So if it goes any other way, you know.
You give me a headline there, by the way.
If it goes any other way, you know it's fucking fixed, don't you? Enough said. Enough said.
John, listen, whatever.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah? Tyson, now listen, Tyson says he's going to do a lot of things. He said he was donating all of his purse to the firefighters fund and whatever else. I don't believe that he's going to do that, but you got Eggy Hearn. Oh, I spoke to fake Paul, and yeah, he's really up for this. Right, he's really up for it, is he? Yeah. What would he be really up for? Think about it now. What would fake Paul be really up for? He went life and death with Tommy. He didn't get really up for that, did he? What's he going to do with AJ? There's levels. There's orders of... Not even levels. Levels is linear. There's orders of magnitude here. Literally. He's saying... Listen. If it doesn't happen, that probably tells us that there wasn't a whole bunch of rigging going on. But if it does happen, like John said... In fact, I want to quote him again. He made what did he say? If it goes any other way, you know it's a fix. If it went any other way, even on points, I'm sorry, I wouldn't accept that either. I wouldn't accept a point loss for fake Paul. Yeah? If it was anything less than stone cold flatlined, there's been some sort of agreement. And I don't think they'll... Well, who knows what they're plotting up... You know what I mean? Who knows what they're plotting? I think the Mike Tyson one... Mike was old, and some people say fake Paul held back. I think fake Paul was goosed. But the point is that shows you, in itself, that there's some level of rigging there. Because fake Paul, listen, whether you think Mike was paid off, I don't know what was going on. He looked old. He looked old and shot. I don't know, but he was chewing his glove, man, too much for me. He used to do that. He didn't used to do that. He used to stand there just humming on his glove. I didn't ever see that before. It was something was off there for me. But whatever way you look at it, fake Paul was carrying him. Why? This fight went on in his professional record. An exhibition is when you carry someone. If you're putting a fight on a professional record, lay him flat with his old arse. He signed up for it, so that tells you there's these soft agreements, right? Mike's going to get in there. The ring's going to be 40 foot wide. That ring was massive. Never seen a ring so big. The ring was 40 foot. Massive ring. Mike had to go for a round, and then he was either paid and or his legs just give out. But fake Paul didn't lay it on him and get him out of there. That's because fake Paul's no good though. So listen, there's a lot of we don't know. We're on the outside. We're the unwashed. We've got no idea. But let it be known. Let it be known right now. Like John Fury says, not for $1 billion, Josh AJ. Yeah. Not for $1 billion. Because that's probably what the numbers we're talking here. It's going to be $500 million. Yeah? Let fake Paul knock your ass out flat, spark on Netflix for the masses. In front of the masses. That's the kind of money. They make the money up anyway, like I've explained before. It's all fake money anyway. It's print it on some... Not even print it. They type it on this special government computer. They can do what they want on there. Simple as that. 500 mil, you wouldn't even know it'd gone. Yeah, there's no auditors there. They are the auditors. They just bloop, ping. Yeah, ping it over to AJ's account. The next thing you know, fake Paul looks at the floor, bowls his right hand over, and they'll try and make it out like, oh, well, fake Paul loves that punch, and AJ was. That's the other thing. AJ, they probably tell AJ that's probably why that last Dubois fight happened. In terms of scripting, we all saw how leaky he looked against Dubois, right? So you think, well, I mean, he does like to have his hands low, and he did come in like this, for Fake Paul to look at the floor and bowl his hand over. But it'll be rigged either way. There's no way. Even AJ with his hands by his waist, he'd still beat Fake Paul. Fake Paul wouldn't know what to do. AJ's 6'5", and it's not like, oh, it's not all about height. It's not like he's fighting a 6'5" idiot. A 6'5" athletic boxer who's been doing this. Whether you think AJ's the best thing since sliced bread or not, he has been a professional boxer to a serious level, to the most serious level in this new generation. Yeah, Fake Paul's fighting dudes who is no good in their own generation, wrestlers, old people. Yeah, Chavez, El Coquez, come on, can't even finish him. I think Coquez threw his hands about 3-4 times. Coquez Jr. threw his hands about 3-4 times in the last few rounds, and he's winning them rounds. He's a little dude as well. Chavez is a 168, 160 pounder. He was never a cruiserweight. He was never a cruiserweight, ever. Yeah, he had some moody fights and whatever else, but he was never a serious cruiserweight like that, ever. Fake Paul went life and death. He's the younger man. He was getting punched up in them last rounds the minute he starts throwing his hands. Chavez is like, oh yeah, I started too late. Yeah, did you? Everyone's always doing something, right? Mike Tyson, oh, I was chewing on my glove. This guy Chavez, oh, I started late. Yeah? The one guy he fought, Tommy. And to be fair to Tommy, actually, you know, we don't give Tommy much credit here, but to be fair to Tommy, he could have probably sold out as well, couldn't he? Thought the fight was close, but could have gone either way really with a knockdown in there, whether it was a slip or not, but Tommy could have sold out too. So we do have to give, he's the only one actually. Who ain't sold out? I'm trying to think. They've all sold out. They've all sold out, man. Every single one of them, apart from Tommy. So you have to kind of hold him. I think Fake Paul, at that point, who was starching everyone, I think he got carried away and thought, you know what, I don't need to pay Tommy for a... Bear in mind, Tommy also pulled out. So Jake Paul's thinking, as I was at the time, oh, Tommy's proper. We never rated Tommy anyway. Plus he pulled out a few times, I think, and was acting weird. I thought, oh, he's shook. Fake Paul's knocking his ass out. But it turns out, one way or the other, Fake Paul couldn't get it done. But this AJ thing, Eggy Hearn just said he's in New York, and we're having negotiations. And he says we're in advanced negotiations for this fight. Yeah, we're in advanced negotiations for this fight. Fake Paul thinks he can win. Fake Paul thinks he can win, and we're in advanced negotiations for this fight. There's no way. There's no way. Is it possible Fake Paul's just kind of like LARPing? He was gonna fight Carrot Top though. That's what I'm saying. It could be it's gone to his head, Fake Paul. It's not rigged, but that's what I mean. We'll see that in the fight, right? If it's not rigged, it'll be blatant. It's not rigged because he won't go 4 rounds. Honestly, I don't tell a lie. No, not with AJ. He's not, because the jab. He won't have felt nothing. Jake Paul spars bums. Honestly, his camp. Look at his camp. He don't spar proper cruiserweight fighters, contenders up and. He don't do that. He's fighting like I don't know who, randoms. He has like a, I don't know, he has like a local gym, which is not bad if you're local gym level, but if you're meant to be fighting AJ, you're supposed to have proper sparring in there. You see the puddings he brings in. He brings unnamed puddings in there who've just got off from work type thing, who are just rocking up to the local gym. That's the kind of caliber. I've never listened. I've watched Jake Paul spar. I've never seen one guy I know. That's the problem. That's the problem. The point I'm making. How do you go from sparring nobodies to believing you can beat AJ? Is that not rigged.com? Advanced negotiation. Now maybe it don't get done. And if it don't get done, Fake Paul probably earns some credit for it not being rigged. But like I was pontificating about, is it possible Fake Paul's got lost in the sauce? A bit like the run up for the Tommy fight. He's feeling himself and thinking, yeah, no, I'll beat Tommy easy. Or I'll beat AJ. But the difference is though, into the Tommy fight, he was getting loads of X-rated knockouts. Recently, who's he fought? Mike Perry. But either way, he fought Chavez. Tiny little Chavez. Hadn't fought in 10, 15 years. And you couldn't just put him down and knock him out. I guess the argument is, well, AJ's vulnerable. AJ's vulnerable and Chavez always had a good chin. right? Maybe that's the law. I've just got to hit AJ, hit him, whack him right. But if it was that easy though, everyone would have done it, right? You have to give Dubois credit. Dubois, yeah, he looked bad against Usyk, but that was Dubois. Yeah, Jake Paul looked like an idiot in there. Honestly, all them things he does with Mike Tyson with 60-year-old legs slash, all them things he did in there. How's Fake Paul gonna get in on AJ? How is he gonna get in on AJ, man? Seriously, explain to me what he's gonna do to get in on the inside. Fake Paul can't fight on the inside. Fake Paul fights midgets, so he's the guy who can just does this weird thing where he's like sticking his head out, pop pop, dip his head, club his right hand over from the outside, and he's faffing around and shit. Yeah, he likes to be the one backpedaling and slap, backpedal. He ain't gonna. What's he gonna do? And AJ standing there, 6'5", just like bosh, right in his chops. He's never. And who's ever really jabbed Jake Paul up? Tommy. And that gave Jake Paul nightmares. And that was Tommy ain't no AJ either. The power of it. When you get a stiff jab in your mouth from AJ, pause. Yeah. We'll see what Fake Paul want to do then. He couldn't walk Tommy down. That's what I'm saying. He couldn't get on the inside with Tommy and make it work. What you can. And AJ's in there winging them big uppercuts on the way in. No. But I hope it does happen. Because it will be hilarious. Oh, listen. I will not be betting on it, that's for sure. Definitely not. But it'll be hilarious either way. It'll be hilarious to see it's rigged. And it'll be hilarious to see AJ proper do him hard. I don't. This is the other thing as well. I don't want to hear about, oh, yeah, I carried him because, you know, he's learning and I've got a lot. This is what will probably happen. It'll go to points. And then AJ will say, yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Fake Paul. I love the amount of money he made. I love his YouTube videos, and it's great seeing him introduce the game to the young head, to the young corny YouTube cats kind of thing. That's the angle I think he'll go, and that'll be whack. By the way, yeah, that's what I don't want to see, because AJ needs to understand he's coming in here. If he could knock your ass out, he would. He wouldn't care about let's introduce the game to the masses. He'd knock your ass out, make a clown of you, man. So do what you're paid to do, man. Don't want to hear no rubbish about, I'm carrying him. Yeah, I really respect him getting in there with me type shit. No, I don't want to hear that, man. Get in there and finish him off. He wanted it. Give it to him. Yeah, that's your job to 100%. Anyway, salute to John Fury as well for the first time in a while, because these bars did give me a good chuckle. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like with the bell, 100%. There's not a doubt about this, some people stop it. Bush.